Welcome once again to Spotlight in the River, an opportunity for us to shine that spotlight on an agency, an individual group, of anyone or any person or organization that's doing great things in our great county of Indian River. And I do say that with a lot of emphasis. Indian River is a great county because we have the opportunity to collaborate with many different agencies. I happen to be employed at the Gifford Youth Achievement Center, and I have a co-worker here with me today, Ms. Teresa Baxter, who's also employed there at the Gifford Youth Achievement Center. Welcome to the show, Teresa.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on. We've been talking about it, and so finally it's coming to fruition that we bring you on. And the reason why I wanted to bring you on, because many times individuals are not aware of what's right around them, what resources are available. And I must say, the years that I've known you there at the center, I knew you before you were at the center, but since I've known you at the center, I found out you came in and provided a service that in my opinion, was not being addressed. So I want to kind of just allow you the opportunity to just first introduce yourself to the viewing audience and tell them who you are and what you do there at the Gifford Youth Achievement Center.
Okay, my name is Teresa Baxter, originally from Rochester, New York, and basically my dad came, Jamie Baxter came to Florida and loved Florida, and we stayed here, and he enjoyed that. And I wasn't the type of person to want to stay to Florida, wanted to be around my family. But I guess the seed was planted a long time ago. We was around elderly people. So, and how it came about, I'm back where I started, where my roots were, back with our senior citizens in our community and helping our seniors. And just not only seniors, people in our community that is in need.
So Teresa, number one, wanted to go back to Rochester.
Yeah.
And Dad said, no, I like Florida. Mm-hmm. And since you wanted to be around your family, and to me, that's a very important point. You wanted to be around your family. So you know the importance of having family support. You know the importance of being around people who love and encourage you. Mm-hmm. And so that's a great segue into what you're doing now, right, because you extended your family. Oh, yeah. Not only did you have your immediate family that you loved and encouraged and make sure they had the proper resources, but you also looked about in another arena, in the senior citizen arena, and you found out, say, hey, I can also share this love with the seniors. And you begin to take inventory. I remember when you first started the program, it was called Special K. Mm-hmm. And what did Special K focus on? Do you know that? Do you remember that, what it focused on?
It was more of exercise.
Exactly right.
Basically just all exercise for our seniors in our community.
So it's a place where the seniors can come out and actually enjoy themselves and exercise, take the golf clubs and curl them a little bit and twiddle their feet and ankle and leg and go home after a little socialization. But it began to grow. And what I want you to do, when we're going to take a break in a second, I want you to think about how it grew from just being a low-impact aerobics class to where it is today. And I want you to stay tuned, because this is very important, because it showed you that the young people said, well, we have the broccoli, which is education, and we also have recreation. Why is it that the seniors only have the recreation exercise part? Stay tuned. We're going to tell you about how that transition matriculated and came to be into existence today. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday, for all of your furniture needs.
We're back once again with Ms. Teresa Baxter, who is the Beyond Special K program coordinator. And Beyond Special K is another component that we talked about before the station break. We talked about Special K, which was the low impact aerobics and exercising, and how the young people were saying, how is it that the adults can come out and just have exercise and fun and go home, but we have to have education as well as recreation. So Teresa and other staff began to take a look at that. And what happens from moving from Special K to Beyond Special K?
When I came in back in 2007 of August, actually I was interviewed prior to it, but when my dad was ill, I came back, so I felt the need to find a job, but I guess God felt other reasons that I needed to focus on my dad. And after he passed in 2007, I got a call back stating that did I want the job again to work in the same position, and I did. And by now it was like called Beyond Special K, which it took it to another level of like computer classes, the exercise class, arts and crafts, Bible study. So it kind of like got them more activities going on during the day.
Now, it's mainly we say computer classes. Now, these people were already educated on computers, or did they know about computers, or were they beginning students?
Well, most times seniors are not
Too familiar.
don't know anything about computers.
Okay.
So we did have a beginner's class, intermediate class, and an advanced class.
Okay.
In the beginner's classes for seniors that have no clue of how to use a computer, know how to turn it on, know what the name monitor or anything. So
the beginning.
That was the beginning. A lot of seniors start from, how they say, I always tell them that you can't start the computers from the back. You have to start from the beginning, because they were learning how to do the internet, but didn't know how to function, use the functions to get to it. So I said, you got to start from the beginning and work your way back to the internet and emails, and that was the thing. So
how was that received? Were they afraid? Were they a little frightened? Felt a little insecurity when it came to actually getting involved with the computer? Because I know me, I think about myself, I'm not a whiz on a computer. Matter of fact, we still had the 8-track tapes. My VCR still flashes 12 o'clock, so that shows you how much technology I knew with that. So this is another level. So how did you ease that? Was it a special type of computer, colors, or something that helped them to feel comfortable?
Based on the computers with the seniors, we have a program is called SpongeBob. So it kind of made it fun and kind of made them understand that you can make mistakes, but it's not too scary. And I kind of, being a small group, it made it better for them versus being in a big group and they feel like they were rushed. So they really enjoyed it because it's one-on-one more so than anything.
Well, I want to talk more about this because I get excited when you talk about seniors, because that's our precious resource, those seniors are. And I want to explain to the viewing audience a little bit more how they can get involved in this great program called Beyond Special K. So I want you to stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Since 1951, Globe Life and Accident Insurance Company has been providing families with life insurance protection. $1 covers the first month of coverage, whether you choose from $5,000 up to $100,000 of coverage. First day coverage means no waiting periods, easy to buy, no medical exam, no risk 30-day money-back guarantee. Up to $150,000 of accidental death coverage can be added to your policy. Globe Life makes buying life insurance easy.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics, across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
Welcome back to Beyond Special K guest, Ms. Teresa Baxter. And Teresa, I'm just excited because when I walk through the gymnasium, when I walk through the facility in the computer lab, and I see you like a little ever-ready battery bunny, just all over the place. But you enjoying it. It's not as though it's stressful. You have them exercising, Bible study. You have them in the computer lab. You do all kind of great things with them. Now, what was it like getting them to open up to you? I mean, what was the process? Was it a slow process, or was immediate combination between the two?
To be honest with you, I guess that was my nature of how I was raised, and being around elderly people, it's just that connection.
Okay.
And it took some time for them to warm up, just like anybody. You know, they try to figure out and see what's what. But when you build that rapport and, you know, care for them, they open up a little bit more, and then they really understand, and they bend over backwards to do whatever is necessary to help in whatever way.
Well, and the thing about having those seniors on site, there's an opportunity to not only give them opportunity for computer classes or Bible study, but they do some other things there too. Can you talk about those other activities they may do as far as with the food? And that's another component we didn't talk about. Let's talk about the food distribution process that you have in place there.
Well, the food pantry was through Treasure Coast Food Bank. Every second and fourth Wednesday of each month, we distribute, they bring pallets of food, and we sort out the boxes in the order of canned goods, vegetables, pastries, bread. Sometimes, lately we've been getting a lot of meat, and we sorted it out on the table, try to take out as much bad stuff that's maybe damaged or spoiled, but we try to sort it out. And we give that, I guess the customer, I'm gonna call them customers, that right to pick and choose what they need, and versus having the boxes already pre-done that they may not need those items.
Why is that so important, to allow them to pick what they need instead of having an already made up box to say, this is what you need? Why is that so important? And it has to have a reason behind that.
Well, for me, I just like, if I was going to any grocery store, if you're in the grocery store, you get to choose and pick whatever you like, and if you don't want it, you just leave it for the next person. And then sometimes some people really didn't understand what they were getting, so we're trying to educate them and by us having our seniors, they're the ones volunteering, they're educating them, saying, you just put a little bacon in this, and you stir fry this, and they kind of like giving them little tips on how to prepare certain foods. So it's kind of like they might not know what it is, but then at the same time, our seniors kind of educating them on how to prepare food, or what is, how to, eat.
So that does two things. It helped them to know how to prepare that food that they may not have known earlier, but it also helped to eliminate waste, because now I'm not taking beets home, and I know I don't like beets. So now I leave the beets, and somebody says, "Oh, you got extra beets." "Oh, I love beets." So then it's going in the proper person in the proper homes. Right. We're going to take another break, and we're going to continue to talk more about this great program, and I can't express this enough. This program is magnificent. Teresa Baxter is doing a magnificent job, and we're thankful to have her in our community. Glad she didn't go back to New York.
Well, I wasn't going there.
Okay, all right. Too cold. So we have her in Florida for a little while longer. But get a glass of water, grab a snack, come back. We got some more information we want to share with you. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Marsha. Hi, I'm Penny Chandler.
I'm Freddie Woolkfork.
I am Barbara Hoffman.
And I'm Gregory Simpson.
I'm here with Police Chief David Curry.
You're in good company on VeroBuzzTV.com, Vero Beach's local TV station on the internet.
I just love it.
Tell a friend.
We love y'all!
We're back once again with Spotlight in the River, and those of you who are just joining us, we have with us as our guest today, Ms. Teresa Baxter. Teresa Baxter is Beyond Special K Program Coordinator. So that's a long title, but it really means helping our seniors, helping those who felt that everyone had forgotten about them, felt that no one cares. And she's established a forum, a curriculum, if you will, that would allow these seniors to come out and know that, oh yes, there's plenty of love left out there for you. Oh yes, there's plenty of concern. And the reason I mentioned that word concern, because we are concerned not only with our young people, but also with our seniors, having the reassurance that we're going to give you some information that's going to help you to be safe. And I know you had workshops to that effect where you brought in people to talk to them about being safe and not being if you will, con men. Let's talk about some of those things those seniors are exposed to learn about how to be safe and how to know when to answer the phone and when not to answer the phone, and what to say on the phone, what not to say on the phone.
Yes, we have different agencies that volunteer to come in and talk to our seniors about identity theft, anything that phone calls that don't sound right, that's trying to solicit the seniors to sign up or change. I'm a big person on protecting our seniors when it comes to open enrollment, to change their health and all, things like that, saying, oh, I got a better deal. And 9 out of 10, they're comfortable with their health provider, and sometimes when you change, that changes too. So, and it makes it very complicated that a lot of them don't really understand what you're telling them. It just sounds good, but 9 out of 10 is not good for them, and they just should have stayed where they were, but they needed someone to be an advocate for them. So those are kind of things we do. We even had Matter of Balance. We know we got a lot of seniors kind of getting frail around their homes, and they might have a fall or trip over things. They're showing them how to do exercise, of how to sit in front of the TV, do exercise so they won't fall, or just balancing themselves around their home.
That's great. So those components that Teresa mentioned just now are very important, that our seniors are aware. There's information, there's resources. There are people that can come in with Teresa's guidance and speak with our seniors and let them know that, no, don't change your Medicare. Don't change your life insurance policy. Don't give up your home because someone's telling you that you're of age. Why don't you do the reverse mortgage? All those things are done on a case-by-case basis, and you should not be grouped together and have someone to come in and have a whole group to change and get the same type of services. So that's very important. When we look at Spotlight in the River, and especially with Beyond Special K, I love what I hear happening outside the rim of the quilting and the sewing, the computer class. They take field trips. And I like that, because that's candy to me. You've done your broccoli, which is the education, the Bible study, and the computer classes. But when we come back, let's talk about some of the things they decide and places they want to go. And you would think they only want to go to opera or something, but they want to do more than just that. So we're going to talk about that when we come back, okay? Okay. So we're going to take this break and come back and talk about how these seniors are on the move. They don't just sit around, they get around. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Attention. This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
We're back once again, and I tell you, I'm just elated. I already knew some of this information, but to hear it come and back up again and discuss and really go past the general Beyond Special K title and dig down and drill down and see, oh wow, that's a lot in there. It's almost like the spaghetti sauce, Prego is all in there. It's in there. And that's exactly right. But when you look at what these seniors are receiving, from the food from the nurturing, from computer technology, Bible study, having resource people to come in and talk to them. Now, is everything on the inside? Do they get a chance to take field trips or any sort?
Yes, we do the field trips. When it first started out, they wanted to go places and stuff like that, and our initial outing was what we call in December is Shop Till You Drop. Mm-hmm. And what we ended up doing was first went to the Vero Beach outlet. That was our first trip. We took our van and we just started one end and kind of like went around to the other end, and they just shopped till they dropped until they got tired. And then we went to IHOP right there on 60 and had lunch. So,
oh, wow, so it was a full outing.
Right,
I mean, shopping outing, and eating.
So, right, so we kind of like made that a tradition kind of thing. We say we'll go out and do shopping till we drop, because some people, get a chance to go Christmas shopping or anything like that. So we've been to Melbourne. We have been to Pompano.
Oh, out of town.
To the Shop Till You Drop, and Pompano twice because they couldn't do the whole thing. They did one half and came back. Okay. Other field trips we have done, they really love doing, is going to the movies.
All right.
I was just excited of them wanting to go to the War Room. We took a group picture. They waiting while the intros.
Right.
They were like, "We going to that movie next?" I'm like,
"Oh, they put their schedule together."
Yeah, but I love taking them to the movies, and we went to the art museum, the Vero Beach Art Museum as well. They enjoyed the tour there, and we plan on doing some more outings and some of the things that they would like to go in the community.
Now, those activities, where did it come from? Is it their thoughts? I want to do this, that. Or how did it come about?
Most of the times I expose them and I say, okay, let's try this. So once you kind of put them out there and say, we're going to do this, it seemed like it's kind of like make them want to do it again. And then they'll initiate, well, where are we going? We heard this is on the TV. We want to go to this. Are we planning on going to this? So I say, well, we'll do a sign-up sheet and see who all wants to go and available to go, the right time and everything. And we jump on the van that we usually go, or I say our shuttle now that we got to accommodate our trips on our field trips.
That's fantastic, and it's great for the accommodation made possible by John Zolin Foundation, as well as Ms. Barbara Becker Hurley, to make those monies available to purchase that shuttle bus that's low enough so that the seniors can step on without any type of falls or slips. So it's fantastic. So I'll shout out to John Zolin Foundation and to Ms. Barbara Becker Hurley, who made it possible to purchase that shuttle bus for our seniors, and so they can get out and have some fun. We're going to come back with our final segment, and I tell you, as we wrap up here, we want you to hear one last piece of information, so don't go anywhere. We want to share something else with you. Stay tuned.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Attention, this important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
Spotlight in the River. Those of you who have just joined us, we're entering our last segment here, and I just want to yield to Teresa to talk about the last component that we haven't discussed. We talked about the Church of Coast Food Bank and sorting food and computer classes and so on and field trips, but that's one component that you went a little deeper. You were noticing some things that you found prevalent in the senior population of that age, and that's things such as Alzheimer's or dementia, things of that type. Talk about even Parkinson. So tell the viewing audience about what you've done also to initiate a program working with others agencies to make sure that these seniors have the opportunity to be analyzed. I hate the word analyzed, to be addressed in that area of Alzheimer's or dementia. Let's talk about that.
Well, based on, we're partnered with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and my team or my partners that I really enjoy working with is Miss Peggy Cunningham and Miss Bubs Bear. They're kind of like family. They have a program already started that's Monday through Friday from 9 to 12, but I felt the need that when they offer to have one in the Gifford community, having one in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. We started off with Thursdays, and it was from 1:30 to 4:30, and it has grown tremendously of the community of our seniors. And I look at it like this, and trying to be honest with it. We're kind of like in a denial stage of our seniors or our parents or our loved ones, mm-hmm. where they're forgetful, but at the same time, there are some other things going on that their memory and dementia is setting in. And we might not want to admit it, but it is something that we need to deal with. And I'm really there to assist and help. And by us having one of these programs, because some people may not understand, by doing the virtual dementia tour, what mm-hmm. we call it, putting yourself in the place of that loved one to know to experience what they're feeling and what they're dealing with on a daily basis is nothing I can explain.
Right.
Because I know you have
I had the opportunity. Wow.
It's a great experience, mm-hmm. and my thing is we just want our community to be educated on what's going on, and by having this service in the afternoon, it gives up that time for our caregivers to take 3 hours to themselves. Sometimes you neglect yourself, mm-hmm. you neglect home, you neglect a whole lot of things. So it's giving you an opportunity to do what you need to do in 3 hours. Yeah.
That's why you call it what?
A breathing room. So it's just giving you a breathing room, and I get emotional on certain things, but I just love doing that.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing, Teresa. We'll have you back on to talk about some other things that you do in the future.
Okay.
And to you, the viewing audience, if you want to contact Ms. Teresa Baxter, feel free to call 772-794-1005. And your extension?
227.
227. Mm-hmm. So, as we always say at the end of the show, you can either be a part of the problem or you can be a part of what? The solution. We want you to be a part of the solution. Teresa has found a way to be a part of the solution. We want you to also. So I want you to tune in next time so we have another important guest that I'm sure you have some great information that you will hear and be able to put into action in your lifestyle. Till next time, see ya and have a great day.
Attention, this important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
Join Marsha Littlejohn nightly at 5 and 9 on VeroBuzzTV.com. Advertise your business on Buzz TV. Email buzztvnetwork@gmail.com or call 772-777-1382.